Air Force basic military training conducts graduation events over the course of 2 days to celebrate the accomplishments of our newest airmen and veterans. These events recognize their transition into professional arms. We acknowledge the tradition of honor and legacy of valor provided by those who came before and inspire us today. We would also like to thank family and friends for the continued support that this graduate will be counting on as they serve our great nation in the years to come. This week, we have a special opportunity to recognize one additional and significant achievement demonstrating the dedication of 30 of our graduates who have completed the process to become citizens of the United States of America. Today's recognition is made possible by a partnership between the Department of Defense and the Department of Homeland Security to allow active duty service members to become citizens under the Naturalization and Basic Training Initiative. To be eligible, a member of the Armed Forces must pass a comprehensive application process administered by the Department of Homeland Security, including a background check and personal interview to demonstrate high moral character and their knowledge of the English language. Applicants are also tested on U.S. history and government. When applicants take the oath of allegiance to the U.S. Constitution, they become American citizens. Please hold your applause until all names have been announced. Airman Elisa Magbanua, country of origin, Philippines. Airman Alexander Marks, country of origin, Germany. Airman Ji-Hun Cho, country of origin, South Korea. Airman Amos Koski, country of origin, Kenya. Airman Bill Lalu, country of origin, Benin. Airman Ryan Whiting, country of origin, Canada. Airman Alseni Diallo, country of origin, Guinea. Airman Abraham Leon Rivera, country of origin, Cuba. Airman Jalen Chancellor, country of origin, Guyana. Airman Solia Filippo, country of origin, American Samoa. Airman Ruben Marquez, country of origin, Mexico. Airman Abdul Saila, country of origin, Ivory Coast. Airman Edmund Assis, country of origin, Cameroon. Airman Johan Al-Jassira Bailon, country of origin, Colombia. Airman Aiden Russell, country of origin, Canada. Airman Alan Lopez Higuera, country of origin, Mexico. Airman Josephini Log Abatu, country of origin, Fiji. Airman Jermaine Brown, country of origin, Jamaica. Airman Marco Rojas Ortiz, country of origin, Guatemala. Airman Justin Nicholas, country of origin, Philippines. Airman Catalina Pineda Rojas, country of origin, Guatemala. Airman Augustina Mina, country of origin, Ghana. Airman Ololu Odi Basamu, country of origin, Nigeria. Airman Rashmi Regmi, country of origin, Nepal. Airman Fatima Diallo, country of origin, Burkina Faso. Airman Soja Neo, country of origin, Ivory Coast. Airman Vincent Villanueva, country of origin, Philippines. Airman Kimona Pitana, country of origin, Jamaica. Airman Winnie Rutledge, country of origin, Kenya. Airman Sidney Diera Valdez, country of origin, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us congratulate the United States of America. Our newest citizens were led by their military drill and ceremonies non-commissioned officer, Technical Sergeant Sean Thomas.
Master Sergeant Hugo Escobedo, Operations Superintendent, 433rd Training Squadron, and I will be your narrator for today's ceremony. As the flights move into position, and for the safety and comfort of those around you, we ask that you refrain from entering the retreat pad and remain in your respective seating area when taking photos during the ceremony. At the conclusion of the ceremony, you may proceed onto the retreat pad after the flights are dismissed. Please be cautious when ascending and descending the bleachers, utilize the handrails, and watch for tripping, slipping, and falling hazards. Restroom facilities are located in the reception center and to the right of the flagpole. During this morning's ceremony, smoking and the consumption of alcoholic beverages is not permitted. At this time, please silence all cell phones and other electronic devices. Thank you, and enjoy today's ceremony. In the military, ceremonies are held to accord distinctive honors to national symbols or individuals on special occasions. These ceremonies are also used to display the proficiency and state of training in a command and to promote teamwork and pride in the organization. They also contribute to public morale by displaying symbolically the strength and unity of the military in support of the nation. All of the movements that you will observe today are known as drill. The purpose of drill is to enable a commander or a non-commissioned officer, such as the military training instructor, the ability to move their units from one place to another in an orderly manner, to aid in training by instilling discipline and habits of precision and response to the leader's orders, and to provide for the development of all leaders in the practice of commanding formations. To maintain the proper decorum and respect for events such as this, we ask that you abide by the following standards while you are here. First, there will be times that you will be asked to stand for the invocation, the playing of the national anthem, the Air Force song, and the reciting of the Airman's Creed. Second, we ask that you remain silent during these times, reflecting on the price that has been paid for our freedoms. Third, we ask that you pay respect to the flag during the national anthem. Military members and veterans in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute. Civilians should stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. After the last note of the national anthem, you may return your hand to your side. Thank you, and enjoy today's ceremony. Now, marching into position, Flight 563, led by Technical Sergeant Gregory McKern, military training instructor, hometown, Bartlett, Illinois. PT Excellence Flight, Flight 564, led by Technical Sergeant Avery Marshall, military training instructor, hometown, Prince George County, Maryland. Flight 565, led by Technical Sergeant Haley Hattrick, military training instructor, hometown, Cuba, Missouri. Flight 566, led by Technical Sergeant Casey Clement, military training instructor, hometown, St. Petersburg, Florida. Flight 567, led by Technical Sergeant Kathleen Harrell, military training instructor trainer, hometown, Dade City, Florida. Flight 568, led by Technical Sergeant Jessica Ortiz Villa, military training instructor, hometown San Antonio, Texas. Flight 569, led by Technical Sergeant Yanias O'Neill, military training instructor, hometown Laurel, Maryland. Academic Excellence Flight, Flight 570, led by Technical Sergeant Jose Rios Perez, military training instructor, hometown Levittown, Puerto Rico. Flight 571, led by Technical Sergeant Christopher Reynolds, military training instructor, hometown Milford, New Hampshire. Flight 572, led by Technical Sergeant Landon Moore, military training instructor trainer, hometown San Antonio, Texas. Flight 573, led by Staff Sergeant Antonio Pino, military training instructor, hometown El Paso, Texas. Flight 574, led by Staff Sergeant Natasha Moore, military training instructor, hometown Bronx, New York. Flight 575, led by Master Sergeant Joel Polentan, military training instructor trainer, hometown Norfolk, Virginia. Flight 576, led by Technical Sergeant Kyle Gerner, military training instructor trainer, hometown Greensboro, North Carolina. Musical support for this morning's ceremony is provided by Airmen from the 331st Training Squadron, performing under the direction of Staff Sergeant Wright, military training instructor, hometown Llano, Texas. These individuals have been hand-selected to perform for today's ceremony. In addition to completing all basic training syllabus and training requirements, Drum and Bugle Corps members commit additional training hours for practice throughout their weeks of training. Their extra efforts and commitment demonstrate teamwork and the Air Force's core value, service before self. With each Drum and Bugle Corps performance, they honor the long-standing tradition of live music at formal military ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, Please stand for the invocation given by Chaplain Lee.
As I pray according to my faith tradition, I encourage you to pray according to yours. Lord of all creation, we have gathered here today to observe the time-honored custom of retreat of our nation's colors, the signal of the ending of the official duty day and a time to pay respect to our flag. May the stars and stripes ever be a beacon of light, liberty, and hope for all who set their sights upon them, and may the colors forever be etched in our minds as a symbol of the sacrifice and dedication of all those who have served before us. Each day, as our airmen pause from their duties during the sound of the bugle, may they be mindful of the generations who have fought before them and paved the way for them to now walk upon. This morning, the Tigers of the 319 Training Squadron prepare to graduate from basic military training and receive their coin. They have persevered through the fires of BMT, and they have been refined. They have learned what it means to demonstrate integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. They experience setbacks and hardships, but learn that they are but opportunities to get back up, get stronger, and get work done. They have come together as a team, and now, together, they begin their journey. Thank you for your watchful eye over them, Lord. Continue to be with them in all that they do. Would you grace us with your presence today in this place? In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain. Please be seated. Good morning, and welcome to today's Basic Military Training Graduation Ceremony. We would like to introduce our distinguished guests, beginning with the host for today's ceremony. The Commander, Air Force Basic Military Training in 1989 graduate of Basic Military Training, Colonel Billy Wilson, Jr. The Senior Enlisted Leader, Air Force Basic Military Training, and 2003 graduate of Basic Military Training, Chief Master Sergeant Dan Anderson. From the graduating squadron, the Commander, 319th Training Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Parrish, accompanied by his wife, Jennifer. The Senior Enlisted Leader, 319 Training Squadron, and 2002 graduate of Basic Military Training, Chief Master Sergeant Louis Torres. Also in attendance with us today, the Deputy Commander, 37th Training Wing, Colonel John Odell III. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 737 Training Group is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, Chief Master Sergeant Torres will now come forward and address our graduating class.
Good morning, friends and family. I want to start by saying thank you to all of you in attendance today for your continued support, as I know some of you have traveled great distances to be here with your loved ones. First and foremost, I would like to recognize some of the best non-commissioned and senior non-commissioned officers in the world, our military training instructors. Yeah, you can clap. Go ahead and clap. Thank you for putting everything you have into these airmen that we see in front of us today. Thank you for your hard work, your dedication, and time that you poured into these men and women over the past few weeks. Your work is evident in each and every one of these airmen. For my graduating Tigers from the 319th Training Squadron, you look amazing, and I'm so proud of you. Let's give them a round of applause. Seven and a half weeks ago, you got off a bus and began your transformation from civilian to airman. During your 0-week brief, you were asked to reflect on what brought you to basic military training, whether it was to start or continue a family legacy, seek education, financial stability, to get out of a bad situation, or to simply follow your dreams. You were challenged to keep your eye on the prize and allow your why to help guide you through any tough times that you encounter and to help you to never quit. Over the past 7.5 weeks, we have witnessed you overcome many challenges that probably made you question why you are here. And as I fast forward to today, as I look amongst this formation, I can stand here and say that you did it. And you are now about to become the newest airman in the world's greatest Air Force. During my more than 20 years of service, I have learned many lessons that have both humbled and helped me be successful. As you embark on the beginning of your Air Force journey, I want to leave you with 2 of these lessons. First, challenge yourself to grow where you are planted. Regardless of the job or location that you find yourself in, make the best out of every opportunity that presents itself. The Air Force is going to ask a lot of you, and it will sometimes require you to be out of your comfort zone. There's always an opportunity to grow, so give it your all, and you will succeed. Second, never forget about your wingman. Since day one of basic military training, we have stressed the importance of both being and having a good wingman. The Air Force is built on what you see to the left and the right of you, each other. You win as a team, and you lose as a team. The Air Force's greatest asset is you, people. Lastly, always remember that you will never leave an airman behind, you will never falter, and you will not fail. As your senior enlisted leader, I hereby acknowledge your completion of all graduation requirements and have recommended to Colonel Pixley and the Chief Master Sergeant Anderson that you receive your coveted Airman's coin, which signifies your transition today from trainees to airmen. Congratulations. As you embark on graduation, I just want to say that I am proud to have served as your senior enlisted leader. Now, how about we show everyone our squadron pride?
319! Tigers here! Tigers roll! Tigers roll! After war! 8, 10, gun,
Military training instructors, you may now proceed.
At this part of the ceremony, the military training instructors will distribute the venerable Airman's coin, and for the first time, distinct Space Force coins to our Space Force graduates. The lore of military coins has many colorful suspected origins. However, a popular story stems from World War I, where American volunteers formed flying squadrons in France during the Great War. One of the volunteers was a wealthy lieutenant who took great pride in his service and had medallions cast in bronze, with his squadron's emblem on them. He gave those medallions to every member of his unit. Not long after, one of the pilots was shot down behind enemy lines and was captured by a German patrol. The German forces confiscated the pilot's possessions except for the pilot's medallion that he wore around his neck. While in confinement in a small French village, the captured pilot took advantage of a nighttime bombardment by the Allies. He donned civilian clothes and escaped after crossing the front lines to safety. He came across a French outpost where he was initially thought to be a saboteur, until he showed them his unit coin. The French forces recognized the unit emblem, and instead of any harsher treatment, he received a bottle of wine. Today, several military units have developed their own coins and specific rules for them. Many organizations give out their unit coins to recognize outstanding performances and achievements. The coins the airmen and space professionals receive today are unique in that they originate here at the gateway to the Air Force and are only given to those who complete this rigorous course of instruction. On one side of the Airman's coin, the original emblem of the Air Force resides as envisioned by General Henry Hap Arnold, one of the first military aviators and later commander of the Army Air Forces in World War II. Beneath the emblem, the year 1947, the birth date of the United States Air Force, and around the rim of the coin, the core values of the Air Force: integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. Inscribed on the other side of the coin is the newly recognized emblem of the Air Force, a symbol that honors the heritage of our past and represents the promise of our future. The emblem retains the core elements of the Henry Hap Arnold emblem, the Arnold wings, and the star within a circle. The modern effect of the emblem reflects our Air and Space Force today and into the future. Inscribed in a half circle above the contemporary Air Force emblem is the Air Force motto, "Aim high, fly, fight, win." And on the border of the coin, a reminder to all who see this is inscribed, "Awarded on the occasion of becoming an airman in the world's greatest Air Force."
Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant Colonel Parrish will now come forward and address our graduating class.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 37th Training Wing, home of Air Force Basic Military Training. 7.5 weeks ago, the airmen you see in front of you began a journey to join the world's greatest Air Force. I know that you have made many sacrifices to help them through these weeks of very difficult training, and it is not lost on me the critical role that family and friends have in the success of every airman. I'm grateful to each and every one of you for the support you have given them, and especially for your presence here today. Thank you. Our military training instructors are some of the most talented, dedicated, and selfless people you will ever meet. At great personal sacrifice to themselves and their families, they are up early in the morning and stayed late at night, working tirelessly to turn these 601 individuals into this amazing team of professional military warriors that stand in front of you today. Please join me in thanking them for their incredible work. Our Our enlisted force is the backbone to the U.S. military. Retired senior enlisted advisor to the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Command Sergeant Major John Troxell, said the greatest advantage that our military has is in the human domain and in the people of our enlisted force. Our current pace of challenges with Russia and China struggle to develop an enlisted force. China has strived for a quality enlisted force in the early 1990s, and Russia struggles without them now. They don't understand how we put so much faith and trust in our airmen. Our enlisted force executes the mission with great pride. We embrace the calling into the profession of arms that requires us to hold ourselves to higher standards. We are expected to be role models, competent experts in our crafts, and leaders of character. The men and women standing in front of us will be our greatest strength in dealing with tomorrow's challenges, and they have decided to raise their right hand and take an oath to defend this great nation. Airmen, we close out the first part of your training, but you will continue this journey into technical school. As you move forward, I want to share with you a quote from Secretary Powell. There are no secrets to success. It is a result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. Our motto is aim, steady, strike. So I want you to take aim at your goals. I want you to set yourself short-term and long-term goals as you seek to realize your fullest potential. Remember, we're all aiming at moving targets, and we must steady ourselves on our path. We need to study hard at technical training, put ourselves in tough positions to promote growth and make our units and each other better. Seize the common occasions and make them great. The weak will wait for opportunities. If we work hard preparing ourselves, opportunities tend to arise. And when those opportunities present, strike. Take aim at your goals, steady yourself on the path, and strike when opportunities knock. It has been a great honor to be your squadron commander in the Air Force. I'm proud to serve with each of you, and I look forward to seeing the difference you make in our Air Force. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Parrish. At this time, we would like to take an opportunity to recognize basic military training's most outstanding performer, someone who has demonstrated their ability to successfully navigate all assessments, testing their physical abilities, academic aptitude, and adaptability to military environment through multiple progress paths. The Airman has surpassed all others in the challenges of training and has earned the distinction of being the top graduate of this class. The top graduate is from Flight 570, Airman Vivian Fan. He is from Wentworth, Massachusetts, and joined the Air Force to become a cyber defense operator. In the stand steering on her mom, Val, and her father, Clark. Her recruiter is Technical Sergeant Corey Gordon, the 319th Recruiting Squadron, Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Please stand as a sign of unity as our top graduate leads us through the Airman's Creed. Instructors, place your flights at attention. Please remain standing for the plane and the scene of the United States Air Force song. Congratulations on achieving this historic milestone that marks the beginning of your career. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain in your seating area. The graduates will be dismissed momentarily. We ask that you refrain from running onto the retreat pad, and please use caution when descending the bleachers. Town Pass ends at 2000 hours. When dropping off graduates, please stay in your vehicle. Family members are not authorized to enter any training area. Thank you, and please enjoy your stay at 37th Training Wing, Joint Base, San Antonio-Lackland, Texas. Flight commanders, dismiss your flights.